Me? Lose? But I've never lost so much as a single battle!
Sonia, are you hurt?
I'm all right. Thank you.
You really are. Better. Stronger. I can't believe it! He was right! This is great! Damn, you guys are great!
What is he talking about?
Hey, Yuma. Sorry it took me so long to see it. Way back when we first met, I wrote you off as a spineless little twit. But man, oh man, was I wrong! You and that dragon of yours, you got a real good thing going. So just you wait. Next time I'll kill you for real! No more empty bullshit like taking you alive! No more! I'm coming for you, Yuma! Just you remember that!
This man could become a serious tactical liability if we let him go. He can't put up much more of a fight. Shall I?
Sure. Go ahead. Those are the rules of nature. The strong get to do whatever they want to the weak. And you proved you're stronger than me. Go on. Take my head for a trophy. All yours.
The strong get to do whatever they want to the weak?
The hell is that look on your face?
Are you sure that's what it means to be strong?
Of course it is. Even a kid knows that.
I don't think I agree with that. It's hard to put it into words, but that's not what the Shining Dragon should be used for.
He's right. Yuma may have the Shining Dragon's blessings, but by your metric, he's not that kind of strong. Not at all.
Are you dumb or something? Yuma's got the power of the Shining Dragon, and he used it to beat me. Me! And you're saying he's not strong? Do you even hear yourself, you idiot?
No. You're confusing strength with power. What Yuma has is real, true strength. And until you understand the difference, you'll never defeat him. Never.
True strength?
Yes. I think you might have understood once, before you took communion. But that was when you lost sight of it for good.
What? Me? Lost sight of strength? You shut the hell up. You want to know who's strong? It's me! I'm strong! I survived communion so I could be stronger than anyone! The best in the whole damn world.
Zest.
Let's just go. Thank you for coming for me, everyone.
Don't mention it. It was the only real choice.
Yeah, it's not like not coming was ever an option.
We're just glad you're all right. And for you to stay all right, we should probably get you out of here. Whoop, almost forgot. We still gotta ask Zest about the World Dragon Souls.
That won't be necessary. I can't feel any nearby.
I see. I trust Kirika's expertise in this.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
Should I have?
Huh?
Our aim here was to ensure Sonia's safety, was it not? I would consider this a victory, Dragon Souls or no Dragon Souls. Unless you disagree, Agnum.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I know Sonia's life is the important thing here.
I never doubted you. But we all feel that way about Sonia, don't we? She was the priority, so I don't think it would have mattered.
Whether you mention the Dragon Souls at all. That's my Kirika. Even an undeserving simpleton like this may bask in your understanding, your selfless expertise. Truly admirable.
Dude, are you insulting me or doting on your sister? Pick one.
I think he's just doting. He's always been like this.
This isn't good. If the seal keeps deteriorating at this rate, there'll be nothing left of it before long. I should prepare for the worst-case scenario. Total breakdown. The only question is whether the seal will break before the last song is found again. If the song isn't ready, everything I've accomplished will have been for nothing. The timing has to be exact. This is going to require a great deal of care. Where to go? Where to even begin? It's been a long time. I haven't been here since that day, when I cut down that boy.
You really are a good person, aren't you, Genis?
Master Genis! Actually, never mind.
I want to be strong like you, Genis.
Master Genis, please, you have to save our town.
It's not your fault that this happened. Don't blame yourself.
Murderer! You monster!
Perhaps I am doing this for myself. Chasing after an absolution. Nothing I can do now will undo that tragedy, or any other. The past is the past. No, I can save my grieving. Time enough to reflect and mourn when the task before me is complete. For the sake of the world, and for my penance, I will do what I must.
Okay.
My.
Welcome back. Thank you. Have a nice day.
It's too bad we didn't come out of that with another World Dragon Soul in our pocket. But I'm glad we saved Sonia.
Indeed. You've grown a great deal, Yuma.
Huh? Where'd that come from? It's not like you to say things like that out of the blue.
When you first met that girl, you despised the thought of invoking my power. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Back then, I was terrified too.
And now you make strides to use my blessing well. You have begun to understand the true way to wield my strength. And you are not alone in your growth. The other Dragoneers have grown alongside you as well. The songs they play are sweet to my ears, and stir in my soul a longing for faraway times. Indulge me in a tale, Yuma. Long ago, before even Ragnarok, the children of man, elf and dragonkind, forged together a means of speech, the rune songs. From my own body, I wrought 7 harmonic armaments, and made gifts of them to the song's players, tokens of my favor, and so much more. Harmonics, as they came to be known, are potent tools. By wielding my flesh, you and your friends may channel dragon energy into forms. But the songs, as you know them, are mere echoes. An age has passed since man and dragon could truly hear one another's souls. Though it did please me to learn that some listeners yet endure.
You mean Ars Magica. People like Kiriko, right?
Yes, and no. I commend her sisterhood for their devotion to my teachings, but those were the days of true masters, songsmiths without peer. Before, the song forms were free, fluid. Any melody born of strong enough emotion could be refined into a rune song, a heart song.
I think I understand. Everyone used to have those powers. Why did we, stop?
Deus cast a wide shadow, and supplicants gathered beneath in desperate hope of salvation. So began an age of transgressions. Understand that dragon energy must be exchanged, given, never taken, guided, never forced into shape. Deus cast aside these notions, and with staggering power brought the world to heel. Catastrophe followed.
As in the catastrophe? What exactly happened?
Quakes, wildfires. The deep places birthed great horrors. Geysers erupted afresh, filling the skies with ash and poison. Natural disasters fueled one another in a fearful cycle, threatening stone, soil, tree, and sky. In short, the world. And so we gathered. The dragons and their sworn champions, its last defenders against Deus. The war that ensued would come to be known in your tongue as Ragnarok. It was nothing like the heroic, glamorous wars of legend. The world we fought for came to ruin. Our champions, once so resolute, faltered and fell. And in a final twist of the knife, Deus's faithful seized an harmonic for themselves. With that, the seven were split, and the last song lost to us. The world lay dying, its throat already cut. Without the last song, we had but one recourse. The 5 world dragons gathered at Deus' seat of power, and in a last act of defiance, we pooled our magic to forge a seal. It was all we could do in such dire straits. To merely reach Deus demanded more of us than any task before or since. In our fight with the Draco Machina, guardians of Deus, we were injured, our power exhausted. What your people call the Unapproachable Tower was known in those days as the Ziggurat, and it was from within that Deus wrought catastrophe. It was also there that the world dragons made our stand, and there we gave of ourselves to seal both Deus and the tower beyond the flow of time. The other 4 world dragons poured the last of themselves into the seal, and turned to crystal. Similar fates should have claimed me. The songs of the Dragoneers whom I fought beside sustained me. My body was broken. My mind was quickly going the way of my siblings. Left with few choices, I made the seal itself my vessel. I kept vigil over that seal we placed for untold years. I could not leave, nor do anything but dwell on my sins. One day, however, a man arrived.
And that was Genus. Why did you possess him?
The seal could not sustain my dragon energy forever. Not like a fleshly body. I convinced the man it was to our mutual benefit to cooperate, and we forged a pact. He accepted me into himself, but he was nothing like you. Given the choice, he would always decline the aid of others, preferring his own company exclusively. He too was removed from the flow of time by my power, even ceasing to age. I thought it a gift, but immortality only drove him deeper into isolation. Alas, there was a time when I thought he could change, but complications arose. Disastrous complications. You, Yuma, are not him. You lack for pride, for strength as a warrior. But in their place, I see compassion. I hear the songs of your friends. Whatever bond we share, Yuma, it graces me with music, memories, and a shining light I thought lost to me forever. I wish for you to know all this, because if nothing else, that makes me very, very happy.
Yuma, I've been looking for you.
Hey, Sonia. Did you need something?
Yeah. I haven't thanked you properly for the rescue, right? So let me do that. Yuma, thank you. Thank you for saving me. You really came through.
Huh? No, I'm still nothing compared to you.
Untrue. You're really a part of this team now, you know? I'm starting to lose count of how many times you've helped the others, helped me. At this rate, it's me who's gonna be relying on you more often, Yuma.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
I mean, we're friends, aren't we? We got to where we are because we can lean on each other. It's not just us either. Everyone. Everyone's learning to trust each other. Support each other.
Yeah, I guess you're right. In that case, Yuma, don't go anywhere, okay? You, me, the others, we're all on a path now. Let's find out where it leads. Together.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Yuma, you want to see if there's any good food at the market today?
Sure. I'm feeling a little hungry myself.
Miss Sonia! Yuma! What are you doing out here? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Primula, what's wrong?
We got a messenger from the castle. I think it's important. The king says you gotta come right now.
I wonder what that's all about. Thanks, Primula. We'll head right up.
Right.
How's it going? Welcome. Take your pick. This one? Well, good luck. Pretty good. Take your pick. Have a nice day.
Did you need something?
Thank you.
How's it going? Welcome! What are we making? What are we making?
How are you doing?
Hi.
Hey there. Welcome. What did you have in mind? How about this? What did you have in mind? Come back anytime.
Something to say?
Yuma?
State your business. Are you ready? Well done.
Excuse me.
Father, what is it? Did something happen?
Sonia, Yuma, I've been waiting. An Imperial envoy just delivered this.
An Imperial envoy?
This is the part where I mentioned the envoy was, Beatrice.
What?
What does the message say?
I'm still trying to process it myself. They want peace. An armistice.
Huh?
Peace? You mean ending the war?
So it seems. Listen, and I'll read. I, Excella Noah Aura, in my
capacities as both a ranking officer and princess of the great Lombardian Empire, have a proposal for Astorius King. Our country's long-standing conflict has proven itself a loss for both parties, protracted over such a length of time. I wish its end. Pursuant to our terms of armistice, we are prepared to withdraw our forces in full. Terms will be specified at a conference to be held between Astorian and Lombardian representatives. The attendees and location of this conference are conditional to several Lombardian interests. These conditions are as follows. First, the conference is to occur in the coral caves of the Sharian coast. Second, the Lombardian delegation will be led by its Princess Excella. And finally, the Astorian delegation will be led by its citizen of recent note, Yuma Ilvern. These are the conditions. Pursuant to the above, if both parties are able to reach a peace agreement, we are prepared to offer in reparation both of the World Dragon Souls currently in Imperial custody. I await the prudent decision of His Majesty, Excella Noah Aura, First Imperial Princess.
The envoy also mentioned that the conference should take place in secret, in order to avoid drawing undue attention. She also said that Yuma is free to bring whomever he pleases as ambassadors.
I'm gonna go ahead and say what's on that letter in a whole lot fewer words. Empire's given up, aren't they?
Right. Under such strange circumstances, too. If I were their commander, I'd be pressing my advantage, not sacrificing it.
They've got, what, 3 Dragon Souls now? And they're willing to just give us 2 of them? Color me suspicious.
I wonder why they requested Yuma to be our representative, though. Does this mean they're just after his radiance again?
It's a strange way of going about it if they are. They just failed to take him. Or maybe this is because of that. Ugh, there's a lot to unpack.
I have no idea either, but I'm leaning toward going along with it.
Huh? But...
I know it's dangerous. I know it's probably a trap. But there's a chance, right? There's a chance I could end the war for good. If that's the case, I want to give Excella the benefit of the doubt. I want to believe she really is proposing a peaceful solution.
I'll admit, it's an attractive idea. Father, she said we're allowed to choose who we want to accompany Yuma, right?
Yes, it would appear as much.
Then there's no reason we shouldn't all go, even if something were to happen.
Yeah, we can still protect Yuma together.
Then it's decided, yeah? Your Majesty, send him our answer. We're going.
Very well. I'll send a courier to Princess Excella with our official acceptance. And everyone, stay safe out there.
Good work.
How do you do? How do you do?
How's it going? I'm counting on you.
Your Highness, a messenger from Astoria has arrived. It looks like they're agreeing to parley.
I see. I suppose we should set out for these coral caves then.
Are you sure, Your Highness? Can we really trust him?
Who? The Dragon Slayer?
Yes. Let's just say it's probably not the best idea to trust someone like that. He keeps too many secrets.
I'd file Georg under secretive as well, you realize. In fact, he fits the definition far more than the Slayer does.
Just call me suspicious that he's not engaging in good faith.
Well, yes. I find myself skeptical of the totality of Genus's claims, to be sure, but I knew at least some of what he said would have genuine merit. So I'm taking it upon myself to sort truths from falsehoods. That is all.
I see. I guess I can accept that. Just remember, if anything happens out there, I'll keep you safe, Your Highness.
Oh, enough. Your concern is appreciated, but unnecessary. You are a citizen of my father's empire, and I its crown princess. It's my duty to protect you, if anything.
By your command, then. I'll try not to put myself in undue danger.
See that you don't. I do not care to entertain the thought of losing you. Now, let's...
Target confirmed!
We've been spotted!
Target confirmed!
approaching. Let us do our best, everyone.
All right. All right.
Oop, they found us!
We've been spotted.
Oop, they found us!
We've been spotted.
I won't lose you! Let's strike together! Get ready! Go! I gotta keep up!
Yes.
We have prevailed!
We've been spotted. Let's go. I'm gonna do it. We've been spotted. Dragon, give me power.
approaching.
Oop, they found us!
I shall Enemy approaching.
Oop, they found us!
Enemy approaching.
Oop, they found us! Oop, they found us!
Enemy approaching.
Nasty one.
Grant me more power!
Can I start? Music feels so good. Can I start? Annihilation protocol.
Welcome. Take your pick. This one wins. This one wins. This one wins. This one wins. Have a nice day.
Yes!
Look, they found us!
Excella!
Ah, Yuma Ilvern. Thank you for your attendance.
I'm here just like you asked. Did you bring what you promised?
Naturally. The souls of the Earth and Sky Dragons are nearby. Safe, I assure you.
She's telling the truth. I can feel 2 World Dragon souls resounding.
Then we have no further reason to delay. Shall we negotiate terms of armistice?
Wait. I want to ask you something before we start.
What is it?
Why did you specify me? Are you just after the dragon again?
Just so. I require the Shining Dragon's cooperation in a matter of some import, before I can agree to withdrawing troops.
I knew it! If you're asking us to hand over Yuma, that's not gonna happen.
Please, a moment's patience. I do not wish to use the Shining Dragon as a weapon of war, or against his will. I would pose you a question. I've heard the Shining Dragon's soul impart certain bodily changes to its host. Agelessness, for example.
Agelessness? I wouldn't know about that, but Genis did stop aging when he carried the Shining Dragon.
Genis? I see. Then he spoke true after all.
You and Genis met?
The first move was his. He approached me claiming secret knowledge. A way to achieve my goals without relying upon the souls of dragons.
So your conditions for withdrawing?
I wish to borrow, on diplomatic basis only, the service of the Shining Dragon. With it, I might grant my father's dearest wish. An unaging body.
Immortality for the Emperor. That's your price for withdrawing from Alfheim?
No more, no less. And
You what?
the World Dragon souls were the entire impetus for our operations here. If the Shining Dragon presents a less bloody avenue, I will explore it. There should be little issue with drawing the soldiers under my command once Yuma Ilvern's cooperation is assured.
I accept your reasoning, but whether we agree on this is another matter entirely.
Yes, their desires haven't changed. They still wish to use Yuma as a tool, and we don't have a guarantee he'll be returned safely.
Even if this yarn she's spun about the Emperor is true, who knows what other stories she might concoct? Yeah, we don't know what they'll do to Yuma.
What were you thinking, starting a war over something like that? For a single person's life, you're willing to sacrifice thousands? How many people have died over this? If you can't give me a good explanation for any of that, then I can't negotiate with you, let alone cooperate.
As sovereign of a nation, the Emperor's life has value on a global scale. His health is the Empire's health. It's only arithmetic. Comparing military losses in Alfheim to domestic ones following the Emperor's death.
So you just shunted all the losses onto Astoria? Onto Welland? How many of their people are dead now?
The regrettable and unavoidable nature of war. It's not something we wish for either.
You can't just make platitudes and expect it to go away. I won't take that for an answer!
I come with an open hand, offering peace, terms of armistice. And still you refuse to understand. I will do what I must, even if the fighting must continue. I will capture the Shining Dragon.
What do you mean, capture? Last time you tried that, you failed!
I rested on the powers of the Diva Magica like a crutch last we fought. I won't make that mistake again. This time, the first strike is mine. Shining Dragon, you will obey!
Get ready.
Time to